Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Hussain Qazi here, your facilitator for the subject Strategic Business Reporting. And a very warm welcome this first live session of December 24 exams. So first of all, we need to set an agenda. What is all about the session? Student, this is the agenda of the session. These 5 points are the agenda of session. Number 1, we will discuss the schedule and the duration of the course. Number 2, course structure, that means course execution. Number 3, kick-start your SBR course. Number 4, a very important point, how to invest your time. How to invest your time. Invest in a manner to get success of your exam. And last but not the least, point number 5, you can ask any technical side of the questions, whatever the syllabus content you have covered till now, or you can ask any of the question related to SBR other than technical content. So with full of motivation, with full of enthusiasm, I'm going to start my session with the first agenda point. Students, you must have to aware, very important point. Now is 14th of September. Your exam schedule that will be held on Thursday, Thursday, 5th of December. 5th of December. So now 14th September, your exam schedule that will be held on Thursday, 5th of December. So you have total 10 weeks from now. From 10 weeks from now. So whatever you need to invest your time, you have to prepare your strategy for the 10 weeks. And I strongly suggest you have to invest your 10 weeks in this manner. 8-2, 80-20, 80-20. Your exam preparation duration must be 8 weeks, and ideally last 2 weeks, that's about revision, practice, and mocks. Do you agree that? The first point, 8 weeks and 2 weeks. I strongly suggest the session must be very much interactive. Yes, of course, for sure. We have to prepare a strategy in a manner that's how to prepare, practice with 8 weeks, and the remaining 2 weeks, it's about revision of the content, more practice, and the mock exams. No doubt about it. That's brilliant, Fatma. That's brilliant. So number 1, that's the full of commitment that we have to cover the syllabus, preparation, all the things within 8 weeks, and the remaining 2 weeks for the revision and the mock exams. Number 2, sir, with this 8 plus 2 weeks, what's your course structure? I hope that you have already got the access of the course, but I strongly suggest before starting, or I must say that if you're going to start your SBR course, these first two videos are very much important. Number one, SBR, what inside the course? And number two, transform your mind FR to SBR. If you have already watched the orientation video, so you can ignore this video, what inside the SBR. But I strongly suggest all of you must have to watch this video, the second one. But if you haven't started the course till now, I strongly suggest you have to watch both of these videos. Don't worry about that. This Excel sheet will be available after this session, and the students who are watching the video on the YouTube, just able to get this video by a link available in the description side of this YouTube channel. See the description side. Number one. So kick a start, you must have to watch these two videos. Now, the another point, the most important point, it's that, sir, what is your course structure? How course will execute? Very important. Students, number one, the course structure is based on three components. The course structure is based on three components. Number one, concept building. Number two, question practice course. Number three, assignments and mocks. What does that mean? In simple words, I must say concept building means knowledge. Knowledge about the course. Number two, SBR QPC, that is question practice course. The question practice, that is about practice with exam techniques. Practice with exam techniques. And number three, assignment mocks, progress evaluation. Progress evaluation. Progress evaluation. So I must say, if you add 3 points, the output definitely, I can assure you, as a human being, I can not guarantee you, but I can assure you based on my 20 years experience, 18 or 20 years experience, that you will pass your exam smoothly. Three things important. Number one, course knowledge. Number two, exam techniques. Both are important. If someone says that knowledge is only important to pass the exam, but I will not apply the exam techniques practice, I will not practice the exam techniques, he or she will not be able to pass exam. Or someone says that vice versa. I know the exam technique, but I haven't covered all the syllabus content. With the second situation, you're still not able to qualify paper. But I have added one more thing. that is assignments and mock evaluations. If you people good about the knowledge, if you people learn about the knowledge, if you people learn about the exam technique, but not able to know that what is my position, what is my progress, so how it's possible to pass your exam, how it's possible to develop the confidence. If you just getting the knowledge by watching the video and just getting the knowledge or getting to know about the exam techniques by watching video, but you are not practicing and evaluating your positions, your confidence will not build. You will not be able to progress in a manner to get success of the exam. So what are the success structure of these three things? Number one, concept building. Number two, exam techniques. Number three, assignments and mocks. Okay, sir. Sir, do let us know how these things we will execute with you. Yes, one by one. So I must say, SBR success, the first pillar of SBR success, or the first block of success is a concept building. There are two classification of the students. Some of the students who have registered with me, husseinkazi.com, with the language of English, have got the access of the course with a roadmap. And the second classification of the students, that you have registered with me with the language Urdu, and you have got the access of the lecture with the portal lectures. So either you registered with me with the English husseinkazi.com or eAcademy, you have to follow the sequence of the lectures. You have to follow the sequence of the lecture. The students who have registered with me, husseinkazi.com, the roadmap with the assigned dates, it's available. The student who have registered with the eAcademy portal lectures, the assigned dates document will be available by coming Tuesday. In the meantime, you people just follow the sequence of the lecture, but I will also provide a roadmap with the assigned dates. So whatever the course you have got, you have already got the access. That's about the concept building. So you have to complete your concept building course according to the target structure as soon as possible. Number two, plus I have given you the access of the concept building, but the another one more course access will be available to you people, but not now. And this particular course access is a complementary to all of the students. It's a part and parcel of this complete course. And this particular course name is SBR QPC. What is that name? SBR Question Practice Course. SBR Question Practice Course. With SBR Question Practice Course, you will be able to get access of the latest SBR questions. Plus, you will be able to know how to manage time, how to manage marks. How to manage marks means, for example, if examiner asks some 4 marks question, how much you need to write. Further, how you have to manage your time in a manner, how you have to manage the time in a manner how you need to manage your time in a manner to complete your 100% exam within 3 hours. But this course access will be provided according to my guideline by end of this month or start of next month. But both the things will not start simultaneously. The concept building and exam technique. Both the things will not start simultaneously. You have to first accelerate your course coverage for concept building, and then I will add on the exam techniques matter. By the mid of next month, the October, you will get your September 24 result, and immediate after September 24 result, I will conduct my first mock. By the way, I will provide you the complete guidance. I will conduct 3 mocks. That's important. So number 2 is exam technique. Plus, I strongly suggest all of you to note down this point. Although these material will be available to you, I will provide you some topical assignment on the WhatsApp group. First of all, you need to perform that topical assignment by yourself. I will give you the topical assignment every week, and every weekend, like this session, I will provide you the solution. If one day before you submit the assignment, I will definitely comment on that assignment with the live session. Once again, I will give you weekly one question, and if you submit the assignment one day before the live session, I will comment your assignment during the live session. And overall, with this 8 weeks, I will provide you 8 to 10 assignments. Number 2, all of you must be committed and have to mark calendar. Can you please reply me? How much mocks here I've mentioned? How much mocks? 3 mocks. Mock number 1 name mid mock, and the date will be 19th of October. 19th of October, after your September 24 exam result, that will be held on Saturday. Next mock will be held on 9th of October. Sorry, 9th of November. So mock 1 and mock 2, it's a mock. I will prepare, I will compile the different question and hand over to you. If you submit the mock, me and my academic team will provide you individual feedbacks. And by the way, I have used the wrong word, if. You must have to committed. You must be committed to attend this mock. Mock number 3, that will publish, mock number 3 of ACCA December pre-mock, that will publish by mid of November. Mid of November. I will conduct that particular mock by 23rd of November. 23rd of November. So the second point that we have covered here, to get the exam success and to get exam success, and my course structure is based on this. Can you please reply me? Is this clear to all of you? And are you committed to follow all these components to get success? All these components. Number one, concept building with their respective course availability. Number two, the simultaneous approach with the SBR question practice course. I will add the question practice course plus assignments and mocks. Number three, kick start your SBR course. I have already covered the third point here. Kick start your SBR course with these two videos. If you have already watched it, that's good. Otherwise, the video number 2 is very much important. Number 4, the very important thing for all of the students. Sir, how should we invest time in a manner to get success of the exam? Now come on. This is what the plan. Students, number 1, you need to know that this first point. For concept building course, approximately 125 hours to watch the videos. You can control your speed accordingly. Sometimes you watch the video, that's the normal speed, that multiply by 1. Sometimes you watch the video with the 1.25 speed, sometimes 1.5 speed. It depends on you. But I strongly suggest that you need to cover the concept building course as soon as possible. And don't very much overemphasize that everything you need to 100% understanding with the concept building. Because something, if the something is a gray area during the concept building, you can ask during the live session or to the WhatsApp group, you can ask. But if something gray area, that will cover with the question practice course. That will cover during practice. So not exactly the 100% thing you need to know with the first move. So concept building course, it's about 125 hours. Question practice course, that is about 50 hours. You have to read all the notes. Reading of the notes, that's required 20 hours. Notes reading, that's 20 hours. Assignment self-practice, I've assigned 50 hours. 3 mock exam, 10 hours. And if I add okay, just leave it about the revision point. This is what about the 8 weeks. Remaining 2 weeks, it's about the revision matter. So what the strategy of the revision, we will discuss later. Here the strategy we need to make for 8 weeks. So that within 8 weeks, you have to cover these 5 points and you require total 255 hours. How much hours? 255 hours. You have total 8 weeks. You have total 8 weeks. A student, I strongly suggest to all of you, my admin team just shared uh, a, a form that's required a very limited information. I strongly suggest you have to uh, fill this form. Don't ignore. Okay, so total weeks, that's 8. The total weeks, that's 8. Investment hours on a weekly basis, that's if you divide 255 divided by 8, that means on weekly basis, you need to invest 32 hours. And if you are even not a full-time student, if you are not a full-time student, if you are not a full-time student, you can make the strategy in this manner. Weekend, Saturday, Sunday, you can invest 8 hours per day, multiply by 2 days. So that's 16. And to complete 32 hours, that's if you just 32 minus 16 divided by 4 days per week. If you invest 6 days a week, 1 day is off for studies. So on a routine basis, you need to invest 4 hours. So in a simple term, weekdays, if you invest 4 hours plus weekend, plus weekend, 8 hours per day and 2 days. So you can get SBR success. Can you please reply me? What do you think? Are you able to do this? Or I can say that, is this schedule doable for you? So this should be the structure you need to follow. That's with the totality of point number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total hours you need to invest 255. And you can spread your 255 hours in this manner. So you will be able to complete your course structure with question practice, and this move definitely give you the success. Last 2 weeks, last 2 weeks, revision strategy I will discuss later. Student, give me a single minute. Give me a single minute. So students, can you please reply me? Is this clear to all of you? About the exam structure and all these, oh sorry, about the uh, course structure and how to invest your time. This investment of time, it's a very important point. Student, one more thing. With this Excel file, I will share you a very important point. This is what the question practice. That's the question practice matrix. The question practice matrix. With this question practice matrix, I have incorporated all the questions here except March June 24. For some reason, I have not added the March June 24. We will use this matrix in this manner. For example, this is just like a video game coin. First, you need to cover these standards. Which standards? IS 37, IS 19, 36, 38, IFRS 5, IS 24, IFRS 8. Once you cover according to portal these questions, you will be able to attempt these questions. Then, if you complete your IFRS 16, then if you complete your IFRS 16, then you will be able to open or your video coin open for these questions, question number 8 and 9. Then if you covered the financial instruments, you will be able to cover question number 10, 11. Then IFRS 15, after this you will be able to cover 14 to 21. Then IS 12, then group accounts. But group accounts, these question matrix, it's for other than group account. Sorry, for question number 2 of SBR, question number 3 and question number 4. It's not about the question number 1. The question number 1 group accounts question matrix is there. It's here. With this question matrix, I have not added March June 24 deliberately for some reason. Ignore that point why I have not added here. So I will also add this question matrix with this Excel file, and based on this you have to make the strategy in this manner. Do remember your practice, your core practice element, it's not Kaplan or BBB revision kit. Your core practice content, the matrix I have provided to you, the mock questions I will provide it to you. I will provide to you. If you do, I suggest if any one of you are not attempting the Kaplan or BBB kit, you will easily qualify your exam, because my question matrix includes the question from September 18 till September December 23, and I will also add March June 24 in a different manner. In totality, with this practice question, in totality, you will, with mock, you will get approx 70 to 80 questions. 70 to 80 questions. And 70 to 80 questions are more than enough. not only to get access but able to get distinction. Students, can you please reply me? Is this clear to all of you? Don't worry, the recording will be available. The Excel file will be available. Don't worry about that. The recording will be available by tomorrow morning. Student, another important point. Do remember a very important thing. Whenever I say to you, or if you are by yourself self-attempting these questions, have to attempt these questions, have to attempt these questions with CB format, or bear if it's not available with the CB format with Microsoft Word or Microsoft Excel. Don't do practice. Don't do practice with without computer based format or like this. Don't do practice manually. Don't do practice manually. Don't do practice manually. All of you students must have to practice with computer based exam format or bare minimum Microsoft Excel or Microsoft Word. My last point of the session. After that, you can ask any of the question. No worries. I strongly suggest you any of your queries. You must ask on relevant WhatsApp classroom group. I strongly suggest don't don't ask any of query personally, because if you ask anything on the WhatsApp group, I am very much alert. Even I have already pinned your WhatsApp classroom group on the WhatsApp on my WhatsApp screen for my SBR students. But if you ask me personally, so personal the messages may be ignored. I will try my best, but if you really wanted to expedite and get the response in a manner that's not ignored by the sir or the teacher, always ask any question, SBR related any question on WhatsApp group. Number one. Number two, you must have to add my number. You need to save my number first, and one more number, my academic team leader. Have you people received any individual message about today's session? Yes or no? Did you people receive? Yes. Whenever you receive any of the message from the academic team leader, that is +92331 669 6920. You need to you need to save this number for your SBR session. Whenever you receive any message from academic team leader, you suppose that you must have to suppose that this message is equally important as sent by Hussain Qazi. Sometimes you people are not responding on the WhatsApp group. So at that moment, I strongly push my academic team leader to knock all of you individually. That's very much important. If you not perform the mock, I will knock you. My team leader will knock you on your personal inbox. Even we will call you and disturb you mid of the night. Why you people not responding about the mock exams? So that's very much important for the. If you really wanted to get success, you must be very much motivated. You, but the motivation is not the only thing. Must be discipline. I am very much motivated. I'm very much motivated, but not. I'm not well disciplined to obey the structure, the obey the course outline, the obey the schedules. It's how it's possible to get success. So motivation, commitment, it's not the only thing. Action point. I wanted to I wanted to give empowerment to you to attempt your question by yourself and evaluate your position. So that's the point. So student, about this kickstart session, all things over from my side. Now you need to follow these structure, and you have already the course outline, all the sorry, you have already the access of the course. Now you need to start the things accordingly. Student, if you wanted to ask any of the question, ask the question. Now it's your time. You can ask any of the question, either technical side or the soft side. Yes, sure. Ask any question. There is a question from a student that, sir, sir, can one take performance measurement, and SBR together? Would you suggest taking these two together? Kulsum, if you are a full-time student, I strongly suggest you have to execute this plan. But number one, you have to develop a paperwork. Paperwork means whatever we have done today, how to invest time, that is the paperwork. No? So what you should do, if you are full-time student, I have made a plan for you for the SBR that you need to invest 255 hours plus 15 days revision plan. Now you need to make a plan for F5 as well and add these hours, and must be committed and with a discipline execute the plan. If you are a full-time student, on a routine basis, you can study 7 to 8 hours. So you can spare your time and execute accordingly. Another point, first thing is to make a paperwork, how the things will execute, and you must have to be committed and well disciplined. Number two, you have to start plan for SBR and PM. And by 25th of October, before submitting the fees of ACCA, you have to coordinate me once. You have to coordinate me once again. Then we will make uh, a collective discussion, one-to-one discussion, and conclude that either go for 1 and 2. Is this clear, Kulsum? So first, from now, from 14th of September till 25 October, make a full commitment, but first make a paperwork. Is this clear, Kulsum? Can you please reply me? Number two, another question. Sir, when question practice course start? I strongly suggest, first of all, you have to complete the things with these two components. Number one, IS 37, IS 19, 36, 38, IFRS 5, IS 24, IFRS 8, and IFRS 16 with the sequence. Then I will provide you the question practice course access. Don't worry, I will be with you every Sunday. Oh, sorry, every Saturday, 7 p.m. Pakistan time. Every Saturday, 7 p.m. Pakistan time. So I will definitely ask your position, and what my strategy is this: you need to require 2 weeks to complete this. So after 2 weeks, I will provide the question practice course. This is not the right time to give you the access for the question practice course. Is this clear? The question asked by Jason. Yes, any more thing you wanted to know, you can ask me. Otherwise, drop a question in the WhatsApp group. I will reply you accordingly. Jasim, you asked the question about QPC. I have replied. Do acknowledge me. Further, if you have any question, at the start of the session, someone was asking about IAS 37. If you have any question about IAS 37, if you have covered it, you can ask me. All the accounting standard notes are available with the relevant folder. Asif, if you have any confusion to access the notes of the course, you can ask me on the relevant WhatsApp group. I will guide you accordingly. Jason, class duration 1 hour and 2 hour. It total depends. It total depends. Number one, the agenda, and it number two, what you people are asking question to me. The session may be 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Just asking the question, I will reply the question accordingly. That's all. Number two, whatever the assignment I will provide, I will ask you the question. Sorry, I will comment with that particular practice question if you submit one day before the session. Don't worry about that. Asif, if you have any confusion, and you can ask me. Don't worry. The students with full of commitment, you need to cover the structure of the course accordingly. That's all over about today's session. We will meet next Saturday, 7 p.m. Pakistan time. Is this clear? Meanwhile, I will share one assignment on the WhatsApp group, maybe some video on the WhatsApp group. You people must have to follow. You people must have to follow the WhatsApp group messages. It's your responsibility. Don't ignore the WhatsApp group message I will share with you. Don't ignore any of the message shared by any of the message if shared by my academic team leader. That's the point. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Take care a lot and pray for me for the speedy recovery for this flu and all this thing. Take care. Assalamu alaikum. Bye bye.